All right, so we are back. It's evening time, and I was mostly like creating the report for project and yeah, doing all that kind of stuff. Uh, so I thought, why not? I was a bit tired from my for I was a bit tired from it, so yeah, I thought, why not just try attempting the remaining questions that we left yesterday. And maybe I will also start a bit of divide and conquer today. We have merge sort, quick sort, and yeah, all those things. So yeah, let us dive in. So question number 4, basically what is saying that we are given a string s, and we need to find the count of all contiguous substrings starting and ending with the same character. So sample input, let's say s is equal to abc ab. So that's our given string s, and output should be 7. So let's say first of all there will be 15 substrings of abcab, which is a ab abc abca abcab bbc bca bcab cca cab a ab b, and yeah, out of the above substrings, there are 7 substrings A, ABCA, B, BCAB, C, A, and B. Uh, so only 7 contiguous substrings start and end with the same character. Alright, so although why is it repeating A again and B again and C as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not really sure about that. Uh, A, B, and ABA. Okay. Okay. It's also counting the different A, not the first one. So, yeah, although I'm saying let's go ahead, I have no fucking idea how to do this. Uh, so, first of all, we need to find substrings. And do we have the code for substrings? Mm, not really sure. Yeah, we do. So, but in this, we were not using recursion, obviously. So we were just initializing a substring as a, and we were giving the starting index and ending index to find it. So that's not going to work. But okay, by the way, we also use substring here somewhere, right? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so we can get substring with this function. But the thing is that we'll have to make sure that we are only returning the substrings with start and end with same character. But anyways, let us string str, and we'll have to call this substring function again and again and again and again. So can we do something like this, where we can say string sub, but we don't have one only, right? We have like the array of substrings. So let's make it void first. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't do this. Okay, this seems something nice. Let us see what it does. Okay. I need to call. Let's say A B. Yeah, let's say ABCD. Let's see what it returns. Okay. Mm, okay. Let me comment this out. Okay, so one is returning uh, in excluding the first index and then printing the rest of the string. So can we go from 0? No, I don't think so. We can go like that, because this will only return like. Interesting. Okay. So we what will be the base case? Let me think about that. So substrings are A, B, A, B, A. Base case. We can start traversing this string, and first we can pick up the first letter, then we can pick up second one, then third one, and then we can say that if there are any possible combos, then you can go ahead and explore that, of course. But I don't know how to use this substring function to do that. So let me first, yeah, change the name, and what can we do so that it calls it again and again and again and again. Return all the substrings, right? And how can we make this iterate? If yeah, I'm freaking clueless, bruh. Substringa. How can we make sure first and last? Again, as I was saying yesterday, like when it comes to these kind of questions, all that comes to my mind is like for loops and if condition and whatever. So like the mindset for recursion is still not there for me, and yeah, we need to build up on it. Build up on it. Build up. This was a question like this. Next one is like a tower of Hanoi or something, and it has like one page, 2 pages explanation just for the question. So I'm not even sure how will we approach that one. But yeah, let's think a bit more about this and then maybe we can move on to solution. Although I really hate it, but it's like my mind goes blank in these kind of questions. At least that's how it has been in recursion until now, as you might have seen already. And also bit manipulation to a certain point, but yeah. Mm, contiguous substring. What if we want to uh, what if we want to do what? Mhm. Mhm. We will have to add a base case. Until then, it's not going to do anything. Let me do this. Let's see. Let's just see what it does, right? You don't have to make it work or anything. Uh, Not return it. Yeah, let's see what this does. I think it's going to give some error. Yep. Mm. Cannot find symbol. Let's say str. Cannot find symbol. Unexpected return value. Sorry. As this return something. Cannot find symbol. Okay. This needs to be changed to this. Okay. Yep, it does give error. So yeah, let me change it to this. Now maybe see what happens. D C D B C D A B C D. Okay, it did something. Now let us analyze what it did. So first it got the string, and length was not equal to 0, so it went on to this, and then it called it again and saw it again. So then it print D C D B C D and A B C D, but that is not what we actually want. everything. We want everything. Like we want C, B, A as well. So how can that be done? Okay, I might have to go to the solution. Okay, so there is some code given here. So first of all, it is int saying count sub strs. It's taking input as string, int I, int j, int n, and if n is equal, sorry, let me just remove this so I can write fresh. If n is equal to 1, then return 1. If n is less than or equal to 0, then return 0. So one thing I've noticed is that it's really important to take parameters in these kind of questions, so that we can keep iterating. There's int I, int j, int n, and so then we are defining something int res is equal to count sub strs, and we are passing our string. We are passing I plus 1, we are passing j, and we are passing n minus 1. Then we are doing plus, and then we are saying this again. And then we are passing string, this time I, j minus 1, and n minus 1. And then we are subtracting string I plus 1, j minus 1, I plus 1, j minus 1, then minus 2. Then we are also checking something. If str dot char so if that, then do this and then return this. Then we are having string str is equal to abcab, and int n is equal to str dot length, and system dot out dot print ln count sub strs string 0, n minus 1, and n. Okay, so that was just me writing the code. Now let us try to understand it as well. So first of all, we are taking the input, which is length of the string, and we are taking I and j as input, which is i's first, I mean zeroth index, and j is last, which is n minus 1th index. So if n is equal to 1, then we can just return 1. So basically, if it is a string of length 1, then we can just return it itself. And if n is less than or equal to 0, so if it is empty or anything, then return 0 immediately. Now what we are doing is that we are calling this function on string from first index to last index. And last index here being n minus 1. N minus 1, okay. Mm, and then we are counting it again for 0 to the last index minus 1. Okay. And then we are subtracting the strings that were then we are doing res plus plus as well. So that must be the count of it, right? So that's why it's returning res. And we are returning enter, obviously. So basically, we are returning how many of these can exist. Okay. I think I need to analyze this on a pen and paper. Let me just run it once though. And yeah, I think it is printing the correct answer, obviously. Although I'm not entirely sure how. Okay, recursion is kind of kicking my ass, not gonna lie. But that's why it is more important, right? So if we are able to solve each and every question with ease and there are no difficulties, then we don't really learn actually. So it's good that challenges in recursion have been very challenging. Although I did manage to complete two, right? At least I think I did some way or the other, but yeah. Anyways, let me also read out the fifth question for you because I might just go and do it myself because there is also a YouTube video given which there is an explanation as well. And I think I also need to do this to draw stack and do stack analysis and then actually get a feel for recursion in my head. So yeah, basically we have the problem of Tower of Hanoi. You have 3 towers and n disks of different sizes which can slide onto any tower. The Puzzle starts with disk sorted in ascending order of size from top to bottom. Each disk sits on top of an even larger one. Yeah, that's how they should be. And we have the following constraint: only one disk can be moved at a time. A disk is slid off the top of the tower onto another tower. Disk cannot be placed on top of a smaller disk. Write a program. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I was a bit dazed off there. But yeah, this problem kind of. Uh, so basically, if you have two disks, so that is n is equal to 2. Uh, so then what we can do, shift the first disk from A to B, second from A to C, and then first from B to C. If there are three disks, then shift the first disk from A to C, second from A to B, uh, first disk from C to B, third disk from A to C, shift the first disk from B to A. Okay, that's basically a game that we used to play. Uh, I don't know if I have played it though. So source, helper, destination, initial. Uh, okay, that actually does seem kinda complicated. How will you call recursion? They'll will know that their wheel. Why am I saying it like that? Fuck. Actually woke up late tomorrow because I couldn't really sleep yesterday night on the time, so please forgive me if I'm. And I also turned on the AC because it was really hot outside. So now I don't know what is even happening with me. Anyways, what I was talking about. Yeah, let me check out the. Okay, that's in solution. Let me see a bit where it was discussed though, and which is this YouTube link that is being talked about here. Okay, so it's from the instructor only, but it is live on YouTube for free. Okay. Mm, yeah, anyways, I think I might just go out, uh, get some refreshment, do something, and then actually come back to this and analyze this. Maybe try drawing the call stack and stuff, and then actually properly analyzing it and how is it working. I think I need to start revising recursion, and I need to get my basics strong before I proceed to whatever further things. or the data structures or anything like that. So anyways, I think that is going to be it. We thought about one question, although we couldn't really get it, but I think that's okay. We'll build it slowly, the logic. But yeah, that is about it. I might do something later in night and join both of these videos or something, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, for now, let us just say this is bye bye. Have a great day or night. Thank you for joining. If you did, if you are watching, a good day or night. So yeah, signing off for now. Bye bye.